preparing for a placement, or your next Python job? These 10 interview questions can help you prepare for what interviewers might actually ask. You get 3 seconds to think and answer each one. You can pause it too. Let's see how many you can get it right. Each question follows the same rhythm. Question, 3-second thinking pause, and concise answer with a visual explanation. First question is Python a compiled language or an interpreted language? You can pause and formulate your answer. Python is generally described as an interpreted language, but the reality is a little more nuanced. CPython first compiles Python source code into bytecode, which is then executed by the Python virtual machine. Next question is indentation required in Python? Yes, Python uses indentation to define blocks of code instead of braces, such as curly braces. Consistent indentation is therefore part of Python's syntax, and incorrect indentation can raise an indentation error. Next question, what is a dynamically typed language? In a dynamically typed language, the type is associated with the value at runtime rather than being explicitly declared for every variable. A Python variable can therefore refer to objects of different types at different points in the program. Next question is, what are built-in data types in Python? Python provides several built-in data types, including numeric types such as int and float, bool, strings, lists, tuples, sets, dictionaries, and none type. These cover common ways of representing values and collections. Next question is, what is the difference between a mutable data type and an immutable data type? Mutable objects can be changed after they are created, while immutable objects cannot. Lists, sets, and dictionaries are common mutable types. Integers, strings, and tuples are common immutable types. Now next question. What is the difference between double equal to and is in Python? The double equals operator compares values for equality. The is operator checks object identity, whether two references point to the same object in memory. So the key idea is double equals to asks, do these values compare equal, while is asks, are these the same object? Now next question, difference between for loop and while loop in Python. A for loop is typically used to iterate over items in an iterable, such as a list or range. A while loop repeatedly executes as long as its condition remains true, making it useful when the number of iterations isn't known in advance. Next question, how do you floor a number in Python? You can use math.floor to return the greatest integer less than or equal to a number. For example, math.floor 3.7 returns 3, while math.floor minus 3.7 returns minus 4. Now next question, what is the difference between a set and dictionary? A set is an unordered collection of unique values. A dictionary stores key value pairs, where each key maps to a value. Both use hashing internally for efficient lookups. Now next question, what is the difference between Python arrays and lists? Python lists are general purpose containers that can hold objects of different types. Arrays such as those provided by the array module are more restricted and store elements of a specific type, which can make them more memory efficient for homogeneous data. So, how many did you get it right? If you are preparing for a placement or your next job, make sure you understand these concepts, not just memorize the answers. Like, share, and comment your score below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.